We'd like to welcome you to the first, actually this is our third Basic and Translational Research Symposium on Sex Differences, but it's the first under our new name of the Stanford Center on Health Research on Women and Sex Differences in Medicine, which we're calling the Wisdom Center. And I'm Marcia Stefanisk, Professor of Medicine at the Stanford Prevention Research Center and also of Obstetrics and Gynecology.
And Lynn Westphal. I'm an associate professor in obstetrics and gynecology.
And Dr. Westphal and I, we can't hear it? Okay, louder, please. We're the group to figure out the sound here. So at any rate, we're really excited that you're here. We would like to share with you actually we first want to introduce Sonoo Thadaney, who is in the back there, and she is really the woman behind the scenes now. We brought her on in January to help us with this, so we've come a long way in 2 months. And at any rate, what you can see is our vision is healthy women and men from conception through the life course. We are very focused on from the moment of conception all the way through, and we have a very big agenda. Our mission is advancing human health across the lifespan through research and education in women's health, biology of sex differences, and gender medicine. And we felt that the first symposium that we should be one that was really focusing on this big question of the male and female brain, which we'll get back to, but I'm going to have Dr. Westphal speak for a while.
As Marcia said, we could not have done this without the help of a lot of people. So I'd like to thank Sonoo again. And then Tracy Lindsay has been amazing in doing things at the drop of a hat. And Dr. Inga Hansen, Wendy Zhang, Katrina Strangis, and our wonderful advisory board. So we appreciate all of them. Also want to let you know that we will be having our 4th Women's Health Forum, May 15th of the afternoon. And our keynote speaker this year is going to be Susan Love, who many of you may know, who's a very famous breast surgeon oncologist. And she will be with us. And moving on to our highlight today. So it's a real pleasure to be able to introduce Dr. Luann Brizendine. She kicked off our event last night with a wonderful lecture. Dr. Brizendine did her undergraduate at UC Berkeley, then went to medical school at Yale, did her residency in psychiatry at Harvard, and then was recruited to UCSF. And at UCSF, she's the founder and the director of the Mood and Hormone Clinic and is a fabulous writer. She's written The Male Brain and the Female Brain, and we're going to hear from her in a little bit.
Right, so this is going to be set up as a dialogue between Dr. Brizendine and Daphna Joel, who is a professor of psychobiology at Tel Aviv, Israel. She has her training in biomedical sciences, a bachelor's from Tel Aviv, and a PhD in psychobiology, and she's currently the psychobiology head of the psychobiology graduate program, and she's at the Segal School of Neurosciences. And she's got many, many publications in neuroscience, so we really have a clinical perspective and a neuroscience perspective on this topic of the female brain. I actually found Daphna Joel because I was in search of someone who was asking the question, is there a female brain and male brain? And I found a paper that she had written that actually had a question mark in it, exactly like that. And so we started having this very nice discussions by email. We figured out the timing between Israel and here, so we were morning and evening, so I was heading off to work when she was going to bed and vice versa. But we're very excited that she came today to speak, and we're going to have her start with some slides and a little bit of orientation to that perspective. And the Dr. Brizendine will have comments to that, and we'll take it from there, and we'll see how this goes.